Hello everyone, it's me, aka No Brainer, and welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. It has been a long time, but we have a new set, and don't need basically any of these. Do I even want? I don't even really want the Mega Blaster Trooper. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that right there. Okay, so this is also really horrible. Great, fantastic. Woo, yeah. Okay, so hi. Welcome. I lost the rollout as well. Perfect. This is all going absolutely great so far. Spark of Hope has been released. Woo! And yeah, that's awesome. And oh my god, this start was terrible. Okay, we're continuing. We are continuing. I'm sorry. I am really not in the habit of this right now. Yes, so, hi. Yes, Gameslay99 here. Woo, hello. Star Wars Destiny. Okay, Spark Hope was recently released, and I wanted to see how well my Iden Watto did against another different type of deck. So, my opponent here, Ryan, is playing droids with Han Solo, and he just played the Han Solo's dice, which allows him to get a lot of resources. And that scares me. That scares me greatly, considering I don't actually have any supports in this starting hand. So this first start is going to be pretty worthless here. But yeah, so Desperate Measures, new card, very strong. Allows you to discard a support and deal indirect damage to yourself equal to the cost of the support. Now this deck of mine can play it, but I very much worry for my deck because my deck was a support based deck. But hey, I can kill Vader's fist with it, I guess. Yeah, so he gets the discard, the +1 and the 1 ranged. Cool. Alright, I'm just going to roll out myself. I really have nothing to do this first round other than get resources. Which I'm going to get some. Yay. So. Yeah, so I decided first I would see how well Iden Watto did in this new meta with Desperate Measures and other support hate, and my opponent is rolling out both C-3PO and R2-D2 twice. R2-D2 allows him to turn a die to any side. C-3PO allows him to resolve any die with increasing his value by 1. So he is probably going to turn to the Disrupt side, or the 2 melee side, and resolve the 2 melee as a 3 against someone. Okay. And I assume he's going to do Faithful Companions to then get another ability. He's going to resolve the 2 discard. Alright, I am perfectly happy with that. I lost my Desperate Measures and my Domination, but you know, I probably wasn't going to get either of those working anyway, so that's fine by me. Still got Focus side. You can still focus to the resources, you know, still do that sort of nonsense. Alright, but I can take some money here. I can also route him and just get rid of one of his dice. You know what? Who's got the most health? R2 or C3? I think I'd rather shoot R2. Honestly, so R2 turns the dice, C-3PO resolves the dice. That's how this legendary setup works. If I kill one of them, I break the setup, but I'd rather kill the R2. Because otherwise he can still turn stuff. Well, I guess he can only turn stuff to the top. But, yeah, he can still turn stuff. Alright, I can prevent him from taking that resource now with a route to remove that die. Boom, there we go. Yeah, so, as you guys might recall, actually, it's 5 resource sides, so let's see what I get here. Hey, I got some money. Woo, made money. Although I didn't roll out the other Watto die, I could definitely have done a discard here. Well, what I'm doing is I'm forcing him to have to actually claim rather than play something. Yep, so now I'll just discard this measure for measure, reroll, see if I get something. I got another money, so I got another money. So, First round's gone pretty well for me so far. Pretty well. And here's a new card, Super Laser Siege Cannon. So, because of Desperate Measures, I don't think Fire Spray is going to work anymore, because Desperate Measures blows up a vehicle. And Fire Spray uses mods, so I lose 2 cards for 1. Super Laser Siege Cannon, on the other hand, that's pretty decent. If I use the power action every turn, then I'm effectively doing a planetary bombardment, except his direct damage instead of indirect damage. So, you know, that could definitely see some work. And I've also got my Grand Moff here, which is fantastic, because then I can swap the battlefield. And, oh, Rex's Blaster. So, he's already starting to get that Hon set up here. But yeah, I can just flat out play a Grand Moff here, and then swap the battlefields over. Now, he is a scoundrel. Oh, okay. Grand Moff, get ready, a military camp. We're going with your mine now. He made a mistake with that measure for measure. Sorry, not measure for measure, with that suppressive fire. Which, of course, I can get rid of with Desperate Measures if I wanted to. And I don't think he's actually playing supports in his support in this deck of his. Yeah, it looks like this is just going to be, like, upgrades. Which, you know, that's a fine way of playing this type of deck, I would assume. Okay, he got a lot of damage there, which kind of scares me. Domination, of course, I don't have enough money for. But after he activates, he can resolve a die, increasing his value by 1, so he can resolve both of these. 3, 4, 5 damage, which puts me to 1 hit point left on this Watto, which is terrifying. Now, I can Desperate Measures as the 0 cost. Yeah, and, Or, I could not do that. I could just roll out and have him pay a resource. I will let him pay, I'll force him to pay the resource. This Desperate Measure is going to be kind of worthless in my hand either way, but this way I can at least do rerolls. So he can pay if he wants. He's going to take the money instead. That interests me. Alright, well then, I'll take my 3 money. Now, he can turn a Scoundrel die to a resource side, but he has no Scoundrel dice left. R2 lets him turn a die to a 1, to the top side, which could be Rex's Blaster. Oh, he's going to turn it to the 2 melee. Yeah, okay. So I can Convex Robbery this. It costs me 3 to do it. But 3 means I don't die. Or I could do the roll, but I have I have only 1 hit point, so I have a 33% chance to die if I just do the rollout with Watto. So let's Convex Robbery. Let's do that into there. Let's pay 3 for that. Because otherwise I can't Scott the Scoundrel. Well, now I might just Desperate Measures that suppressive fire. He's clearly wanting to get rid of a particular side of mine. But actually making him pay the resource I think is fine here. Let's see what I roll. Because yeah, I rolled garbage anyway. So if he wants to get rid of it, now's his chance. And he got nothing. So now I can do a discard and reroll, and I'm safe with it. There's a double focus side, so I can focus this to the resource side. Okay. Fine. Let's focus this to the resource side. Yeah, claim. Oh, he's going to use the battlefield to heal 2. Okay, that's fine. I will take my 2 resources to go up to 6, then I will Super Laser Siege Cannon. And grab the Super Siege Cannon ability. Cool, so that costs me 5. Then I can roll it out. And I can power action that there. Now I could resolve the 3 Disrupt, or I could go for the reroll here. 3 disrupt is pretty huge, but I think I do need to do the damage. So let's do Watto. We're saying ranged. 66% chance. Let's go. And I missed. Great. Well, now, there's not a very high chance that I actually get my sides, so... Because the 4 and the 5, for one, are both now blank, so I don't have the money, so let's just disrupt for 3. That kind of sucks, but hey, a 3 disrupt is pretty good. Oh, actually, desperate measure. Also desperate measure suppressive fire. There! Desperate measures for 0! Woo! Okay, so Vandalize, about to lose my character, so that doesn't matter. Yes, I'm still running Vandalize even after Desperate Measure. Desperate Measure, I'm not actually sure if this is good in my deck. The reason why is because I don't have a lot of health in this deck. I have 21 health, right? More if I have shields, but... and it can't hit upgrades either, and I expect there to be a lot more upgrade decks with Desperate Measures. I might not even run Desperate Measures as the meta evolves and people stop playing supports. So maybe just Vandalize is better. Maybe just Vandalize is better. Because that can hit support or upgrades. But things aren't cheap. Okay, Hans Blaster. Well, it's Ambush. And he doesn't get the remove the die feature. But he does still get to do his C3PO shenanigans. Yep, there's the C3PO shenanigan, which will one-shot Watto. They're not great sides, but they could be worse. Now, I'm also playing the TL50 Heavy Repeater. Oh. So he's going to turn some dice of his instead. Well, that is interesting. Wait, what? Wait. Right. Yep. Last sentence. Right. Yep, I forgot that it's a free action. Yeah, okay, so this is a very powerful deck in terms of doing what it wants to do. In terms of just blowing its load immediately to do a lot of damage, right? Okay, so Watto's dead now. That's fine. I'm not going to be able to vandalize much with Watto dead, so that's not so fine. I'm going to activate Grand Moff, and I'm going to put a resource on it to play Mobilize for 1. So I pay 1, and then I get 4, so I get 3. I'm up to 5 resources now. I can still roll in C3PO and then resolve the 1 melee. Or the 1 shield. He doesn't have any resources left, so he's only going to have the 1 removal piece from playing Mean Sheets. Although, of course, he has, like, Spot a Droid, 0 cost to remove dice sort of thing. The droids are going to be very scary in this meta. So yeah, the TL50 Blaster is here very specifically because if things are going to be destroying supports, I would like an upgrade that does damage as well, please. And the TL50 is actually really good. I actually really like the TL50. I really like the TL50 because it's basically like a Black One, but as an upgrade. And that's a lot of damage and focus sides. Wow. I don't even need to use its power action that turns the die to any side. 7 does kill R2, after all. Of course, the reality is I'd rather not do this, but... Okay, he claims. What's he playing? Wear the light to remove that die. Yep, okay, cool. Let's just put those above now, from now on. Alright, cool. So, let's roll out the Superior Siege Cannon. A blank, that's fine. Okay, so I can focus to the 5. I'm gonna get 1, so I could go to 7. I could go to 8 and one-shot the C-3PO here. I could go to 8 and one-shot C-3PO here. Oh, wait, 5. I could kill Han here, right. So 5 for 1, 6 for 1, 7, 8 for 1. Yeah, I can just kill Han. Yeah, so let's focus to the to the 5 for 1. Let's do the 6, 7. Let's do the super laser, and I'm also going to put 1 resource here. Let's resolve this for 1, and then 2, 3, 4. So 8. And then we kill Han. There we go. Boom. Boom! The super laser siege cannon explodes! Yes, the power! I'd spend a lot of money on that. I'd spend a lot of money on that one. But, nice. I also have UR in command now to play a tile from my handle discard pile, which is Grand Moff. Just, it's basically Delve, except it's 1 less, right? And it gives me ambush, so I can then immediately use the Grand Moff's ability. Alright, now I have a Grand Moff, Convex Robbery, Mega Blast Trooper, and Into the Crosshairs. Fortunately, I can do Into the Crosshairs still. But yeah, now his situation is looking a lot more grim. He only has 2 character dice, and only 1 of them actually has damage, so... But he does have the Hidden Blaster, so with Faithful Companions, he can still do like 4 damage a turn. And 4 damage a turn is not insignificant. I might have to Into the Crosshairs for 1 here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Into the Crosshairs on a 1 here. So, let's Grand Moff. Let's put a... Oh, wait, I can't put a resource on here. I can't spot. Scoundrel. Annoying. Alright, well, Grand Moff into the Crosshairs to get rid of that die. And then I'll roll out. See, this is one other thing, right? So, what else did I change to the deck? Well, I removed Entourage. You might be thinking to yourself, what the frig? Game Slayer, what the hell? You're removing Entourage? It's like, yeah, Desperate Measures is really good against it. So, I'm going to go for the more expensive stuff. We'll see if we'll see if that's a good idea later on. I just realized I could get into the Crosshairs still, or something like that, so I probably shouldn't be... So I probably shouldn't have been rolling out everything. So yeah, I removed Entourage as well, and that means I can no longer spot Scoundrels for Mean Streets or Convex Robbery. Boom. TL50 to the special. Power action, if there's a Grey Zone Trooper, I can turn it to any side, so I will. Boom. And I get to re-roll it into the pool instead of removing it. Yeah, now it's a 3-for-1. Less interesting. Let's see what I get. Oh. These days I forget Hidden Motive's even a card. Putting A money on it. And he just removes the die. Okay, so I can do a triple focus for the 1 discard, but let's be honest. Look what I've got in this hand. I have a load of rubbish, so I can afford to do some re-rolling. Let's do a 3 indirect here. Let's discard the Convex Robbery. Great. Let's discard this Mega Blaster Trooper. Great. Let's shoot R2 for 2 more. Alright, well, I don't have a lot of health left. So he could still come at me with this. And I did just draw no removal again. I got an Admiral as well, which is interesting. So the reason why I took Admiral is very specifically because of you're in command now. It allows me to play a title from my discard, so I figured, hey, if I'm against Mill, I could fetch this, and then I can spend a bunch of money and stand Iden back up with a TL50 and a Grand Moff and do some significant damage. But this is not the sort of thing that I can guarantee is gonna stay in the deck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's got another Rex's. I think he wins. I think this means he wins. Yeah, I think he just won. Wait, he can only do 2 and then 1. Oh, no, I didn't roll anything to kill R2. So, the idea here is he can turn 2 dice, but he can only resolve 1 of them. So he turns 1 to a 2 and then resolves it for 3, and then he... But it looks... yeah, so... Because I can stand... If I survive, then I can stand Iden back up with Admiral. So he has to go to the... So if he turns that to a 2 and that to a 2, and then resolves the Rexes, he's... Ah, yeah, he can't do the double, so he's 1 down, 1 away? He can... You can still reroll into it. All of that. Okay. I think I just have to vandalize this now. Yep, so vandalize. Pay 2 to get rid of that. Go away. Okay, the reason why I got rid of that one is because he could always re-roll into the focus side and then focus to the 2 and then kill me with it, because that was the only piece of removal I had. So yeah, let's do 1 indirect. 3 for 1, yep, that can kill one of them. Hasty exit to give me control of the battlefield. Okay. I will mobilize here for 3. Oops, for 3, sorry. Which unfortunately is 1 away from Admiral, but I can override the Grand Moff for this. Super Cannon. It's a 4 for 1 that does a kill. I assume he's going to claim and remove it. And I should have this game in the bag. Okay, that's gone. Alright. I should have this in the bag here. So, I... override the Grand Moff with the Admiral. And then pay 2 to stand back up. Ah! Look at this. Now I can roll out again. And all these dice should kill him. Yep, there's a 2, there's a 3. GG. Woo! Admiral worked, kind of. I could have also just played Mega Blaster Trooper and then done some rerolls. Though. But yeah, the Admiral Override's actually probably really useful. Okay, I might be underestimating this card. This might actually have a good place. Oof. Super laser siege cannon for the win. It actually did something. It actually did his thing. I was able to put the damage on to go for the kill. I love that that worked. I love that that worked. I was able to turn it into an 8 and then boom. Can you do another? Make it a VR3. That felt good. The super laser siege cannon. I mean, okay, so it falls into the same trap as planetary bombardment that I had, right? Where planetary bombardment, I didn't like it because the die just gets removed and then you lose. But super laser siege cannon at least is getting +1 damage every turn. Okay. Well, I like good deck idea a lot. Thanks for the game. YouTube.com/no-brainer because he doesn't know who I am. Alright, so that game went really, really well, and I'm very, very interested in that. So, the other things, I'm not sure if I want 2 admirals or just the 1 admiral, though. But yeah, so that's you basically saw all the new things, and all the new things were what I played to win the game, let's be honest. Still had the Grand Moff, though, but yeah, it was annoying that I couldn't, spot a scoundrel because I don't have Entourage or Hired Muscle or Fickle Mercenary or anything like that anymore. Maybe Hired Muscle's still worth. Maybe Entourage is still worth it, actually. The problem is 3 indirect is just that level of, yeah, I don't care about this. Because 5 indirect, right, is a lot of damage. I mean, it's tough to say I'd take the 5 damage to remove the thing, unless it's Vader's Fist, right? Because a super laser cannon, you could just instead take the approach of, well, if I remove the die every turn, then I'm not taking the 5 indirect from it, right? Of course, it's still better to play the Desperate Measures, but is it really worth it to play Desperate Measures over, say, Spot a Droid to remove a die, you know? So I'm not certain, not 100% certain, if people would be interested in taking the trade. I mean, I once you roll in the super laser cannon, they're gonna want to take that trade. Yeah, once you actually show some damage. So my fears are probably unfounded on that, but 5 indirect is still decent. Whereas Entourage is 3 indirect, has a 3 indirect side. They can remove, and a 2 resource side. They can see what you rolled with the Entourage and be like, that's 2 indirect. That's 2 indirect. I don't care about that. Or, no, 1. If you're like, it's a 2 disrupt, I don't care about that. And Entourage's special becomes a lot weaker once they blow up one of the 2 Entourages, right? At that point, you've got a special for 3, I want to say. Because Watto, the Entourage, and then whatever it fetched. And that's not very good. But the 2 resource side is still very significant. I don't know, maybe Entourage is worth it, but I did feel like the feeling of the super laser cannon, but I mean, he didn't have anything to stop it. I don't know, I need better testing. I need more test data. But hey, there's an artificery tournament going on after this weekend, so I will definitely be playing in that, and we'll be getting some good actual testing in there. So, this has been me, Gameslide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's been a long time. I didn't even get a chance to talk about why I was gone for so long. It's a really lame reason. But I'm telling you this time. You'll have to wait till next episode. Signing out.